Welcome back. Sharon Caddy and Christine Bentley in studio. And joining us is Vivek Shivhare. Vivek is our internet marketing guru, and you are going to talk today about domain hijacking. Now, what is that exactly?
Well, the thing is, I think I have already spoken about domain frauds before on the show.
So that means if you have a website.
Yes, if you have a website, the URL that you use to access that website is called a domain name.
Right.
And these days, domain name and domain fraud actually has taken the next level. Before it was like if you hire the wrong person to design your website, they might, do some kind of fraud and will not tell you the exact information about from where they are buying your domain name, or maybe they will keep that login credential and will not let the actual customer know about the domain information, like from where you have bought it, whose credit card information is on the account, and that way they can simply hijack your account. But nowadays, I have seen that customers from GoDaddy and HostGators have been receiving mails that are like actual letters that look like a bill, that like a phone company is sending you a bill. It looks exactly like that as if you have done something wrong. And this company that we just came across right now is called IDNS Canada. I'm just going to show this on the screen here.
And now you're showing for our YouTube audience, if you look later, you can see this looks legit.
Yeah, that looks very legit. Yeah. And look at what they say here. It says, as a courtesy to domain name holders, we are sending you this notification of the domain name registration that is due to expire in the next few months. When you switch today to Internet Domain Name Services, you can take advantage of our best savings. Your registration for blah blah blah, that is your website, will expire on this date. Act today. So it's a marketing strategy that they're using, which is more or less like a fraud. That's like switching customers from GoDaddy to themselves. That's what they're trying to do here. And they make it look like an actual bill where they are asking you for your credit card information as well.
Well, the fear of that they're putting into people is if you don't act on this, somehow your stuff's going to be lost or disappear or something.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is what they're trying to do.
But, I mean, if you, let's say your domain name is SharonCaddy.com.
Right.
And you got it through GoDaddy. Does GoDaddy own that?
No, you own that.
You own it, but you bought it from them.
You bought it from them.
Or did you buy it through them?
You bought it from them, actually.
From them.
And then
how can these people then say that it expires and they are going to give it to you? In fact, if you did switch to them, you might not even own your domain name, or would you?
You will still own them because the thing is, see, once you buy a domain name, let's say, for example, from GoDaddy, it goes under auto renewal. So once it is up for renewal, it's gonna go for auto renewal. But the thing is, if you haven't made your domain name protected, there is a service they provide for I think $10 per year, where you can make your information, that is your contact information, personal, private, and that way it is not going out in the internet. So companies like these frauds, like IDNS Canada, or they call it IDNS, what that means is Internet Domain Name Services. These companies, what they do is they take that information from the database of GoDaddy, and then they start sending out mails to people to switch their services from GoDaddy to them.
Well, I don't understand why GoDaddy would make their database available to them.
No, it's not their database that is available to them. The thing is, unless you're making it protected, the information is out there by law. Yeah. So unless you make it protected information, that's what one of the way to protect your information is to protect your domain name.
Okay, but what I'm wondering is, what you're doing then is you would be paying them instead of GoDaddy every year.
Yes, once you switch your services, because this is like
they're really just stealing customers. They're not
customers.
Really. Are they hijacking your domain?
This kind of sounds so similar to when
I will tell you why this company in particular is hijacking. Because if you see on the same letter that they have sent out, it says that our website is idns.com, and somewhere it says idns.ae, that is Dubai. The company is from Dubai. And again, if you see, once you put your credit card information and send it back to them, they have sent you a post an envelope that has their address, which says 2900 Warden Avenue, which is, again, if you really look into the Google map, it's a mall. It's a Bridalwood Mall. That's what it is.
So, so if someone were to get this letter from IDNS,
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, goodness gracious, I better pay them. I better give them my credit card information, send it off." What is likely to happen? What is going on?
Well, the thing is, if you go and search about IDNS Canada online, you will see a copy of this letter all over the place, and people are really, talking about how these guys are frauding people.
Okay.
What happens is, once you give them the access, your credit card number, you never know what they're going to do with that number.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with your domain name sometimes. And this information is going to Dubai. So you can understand what they can do with this information.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
boy.
kind of smacks of sort of like
Maybe
when they come...
maybe it has nothing to do with domain names.
Yeah.
So, have you reported this to the fraud center?
Well, a lot of people have
in Canada.
There's a company called CIRA that is I think a government body to CIRA they call it. That's a Canadian Internet Registry Authority.
Right.
So you can report to them, and I think people have already done that.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that if anybody is receiving these kind of letters, please please don't reply. Just ignore it.
Just absolutely ignore it. Yeah.
Yeah, just ignore it. And a lot of our customers have been calling us as well because they are with GoDaddy, and I just did the same thing. I said just ignore these kind of letters. You don't have to switch to nobody.
So is it a concern that they even have your address, or if you don't acknowledge, you're okay?
Well, the thing is, one problem with domain names is once you're registered with GoDaddy or any of the domain provider, you are giving them a lot of information about yourself. You're giving your company name, your email address. You're giving them your home address sometime, your credit card information. The only information that is safe is your credit card information that remains with the company. Rest of the information, by law, if you're not opting in for protecting that information for that $10 per year, it's going to go out anyways. So the first thing you do to protect yourself from getting these kind of spam, or there are spam emails also coming in, but talking about these kind of letters, which is like the next level of scamming people, just protect your domain name. Basically pay that $10 and get it protected so that nobody can access your information.
It's sort of like somebody hacking your computer to get your bank information and your credit card numbers and everything else.
A common example, not an example, but just like if you're with Rogers and there's this third party that sends you a letter saying like, hey, you know what, your service is going to expire because your 2-year tab agreement is over.
Yeah.
Switch to us, otherwise you're going to lose something.
Well, we see it with the gas companies and everything else where, you've been
Yeah.
here, but, switch to us or else, or something horrible's going to happen.
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is, you see how they have
Official
designed
it looks.
Yeah,
Oh, it
efficient.
It does. That
oh
looks
my
like a
God.
real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even the return envelope. I mean,
It
but
comes
you're
in
right.
it comes in a brown envelope that looks like it's coming from maybe government.
Yeah,
it looks like
the CRA.
CRA sending
Dreaded
you.
CRA.
Yeah, if you don't, and the name of the company, they always keep on changing. When this letter is received in the United States, it doesn't say IDNS Canada, it just says IDNS.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have registered this company somewhere in Canada, and I don't know, there are supporters for this company, otherwise how they can have a mailbox in Bridalwood Mall.
Yeah.
So there are scammers in Canada here, in Toronto.
Oh, well.
Great.
You see? So...
And they're going out all across the country?
I think so, yeah. Absolutely, I think...
and in the U.S. too?
Oh, U.S., they are already there.
They're already
big.
there. They're
oh, yeah, New Jersey.
Really?
Oh. So this may be just a division.
Yeah, this is just a division. Yeah.
But I think it's important to have someone like yourself, someone who's actually helping you with your website and everything, and you get this stuff, ask someone else, never just jump.
Yeah, you should, because whoever has built your website, for the first thing is just go to him and ask him, like, I have received this letter, what should I do with it? Or just go to the domain provider, if you know the company name, let's say GoDaddy.com,
Right.
just give them a shout and say like, hey, listen, I just received this letter from IDNS and they're asking me to switch my services to you. What should I do? No, sorry, switch my services to them.
For them.
Yeah.
Right? What should I do? So they will give you the answer and they will give you the steps on how you can counter this kind of situation.
Right.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
making an educated decision and understanding, that's the key.
Yeah, having the right knowledge is very important right now with the internet marketing.
Yeah, and I think never giving out your credit card information, etc., without being pretty sure
Yeah.
where you're sending it, who's getting it.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
especially a letter like this. So it could be another company next week or next month.
Or the same company changing a name and coming up with another.
So your clients obviously called you and said, "What's up?" and you told them.
Yeah.
But if not, just they could call their like GoDaddy. Let's say they
they don't even have to call me. They can just directly call from where they have bought their domain name, and they will get the right answer from them.
But you're right; it is getting much more sophisticated.
It is, but do you see that?
We were talking earlier about VTech being hacked. And Chris Abel was talking yesterday about not quite understanding why you would want to have children's information. You know, the educational tool. I mean,
see, the thing is,
everybody's hacking everybody.
See, marketing is something which always keeps on evolving. You know, it always keeps on evolving, and it always keeps on changing. It's like fashion. You know, you have tight, what do you call those, jeans, you know, that are skinny jeans, right? And then you have a regular jeans, and then it goes to bell bottom, and then it comes back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with marketing. So it all began with sending out mails to people, then it went online, and now people are very cautious about like, hey, I should not go to the wrong website designer, or I should not buy my domain from such people who don't give me the right information. And what do you see next? A letter like this back to old school?
And that looks so official. You're
does.
right, Sharon.
Right?
Now I'm getting really good. I clicked on a link on Twitter the other day, and suddenly I'm at something where they're giving me an Apple 6 for free if I answer these 3 questions. So it's just a click.
Yeah.
I click, and then it was the next page, payment.
Yeah.
$1.99 for shipping.
Yeah.
$1. And I thought,
really?
There's something.
Yeah,
not right
I
about
saw
there.
the same thing.
I'm getting an iPhone 6S, and I'm getting a T-shirt for $1.99. Now I know.
I'm getting a T-shirt.
Look how far you've come so far.
I've come so far. I'm the most hackable person on the planet.
Not as much anymore, thanks to folks like Vivek.
We are here to help you. I'm here to help
Vivek.
you.
I know you are. Thank you so much. But I'm sure there are lots of other people like me. I'm sure I'm not the only person
At least
in the world.
you own up and talk about it.
I know.
That's good.
Well, Kate said to me, "Oh, you clicked on the link. That's it. You've done something to your phone." I said, "What?" Anyway, now I'm going to have to take my phone in and have somebody check. I don't know, check what? I didn't do anything.
You're all right.
Okay.
You're all right. But if you get one of these letters, no.
Never. Just read the first paragraph and you will know it's all about marketing rather than having an actual letter that looks like a bill.
Oh dear.
So.
Well, always useful information. Thank you, Vivek. A pleasure to see you once again.
Here.
We'll see you again sometime soon.
Yeah, we will.
And stay with us. We have lots more to talk about. This is What She Said on SiriusXM 167 Canada Talks.
Click the channel subscribe button for full-length interviews and more from What She Said here on YouTube.